That's incredible, man. You mentioned people in the fitness industry are using follow-up boss.
Yeah, like
That's
there's a
insane.
bunch of different industries, like roofers, just anyone that needs to manage
That's
leads.
just the context. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It's
is when you think of a CRM as defined in the common era? Like, how do you define a CRM?
Yeah, like what I would define it as is, I mean, an effective CRM manages organizes your database and organizes your time. Um, not every CRM does the latter, right? Most CRMs are focused on the former, which is just organizing your database. And, that's to varying degrees of effectiveness, right? Like there are some that do it very well. And there's some that, I'm not going to name names, but like there are some that don't do it so well, right? They don't organize your leads very well. The second half of that is organizing your time. And that's where I think Follow Up Boss really shines, because you don't have to think about who to reach out to. Our smart lists just show you, right? Um, you can set up your lead flows so that a text goes out automatically from the agent that it's assigned to. And that's speed to lead just taken care of right there. There's, of course, a lot you can do that, we're ongoing, like on an ongoing basis, digging into and seeing how we can leverage these more advanced features. But that's uh, the mark of an actual of a real true CRM, in my opinion, is it organizes your database and it organizes your time. Um, and like, the way that we organize your time, it's like time is a super valuable resource. And we try to make our platform is refined, right? Our platform is has a degree of capability. It's a very capable platform. And so the more capable you become as a platform, the more complexity is involved in that platform. I think Follow Up Boss is really good at being highly capable, but highly usable, right? We make it so that, like, if you want to know what's going on under the hood, then we'll show you. Here you go. You can do all of this stuff, right? And that's like what, you as a relatively new user, you're digging into that stuff. As an owner of an account, you're like, where can we take this? And we're like, let's show you, right? But as an agent, I don't need to know all that stuff. What I need to know is how to do it and why I should do it, right?
Yeah,
And I need to just see the results, right? Like,
yeah.
is this helping me? Yes. Is it not? No. Then we can go from there. But I can step in as an agent, not knowing anything about, like the
Anything.
inner workings, and have it be an effective tool for me to use, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think, separates us from most other CRMs. It's like we're highly capable but highly usable in
Yeah.
so many words.
Yeah. And, I haven't developed on the use of smart list, but one of the training programs that I'm trying to develop through my coaching is what to do at what time. And I wrote out this big content piece on what do you do Monday at 8 a.m. What do you do Monday at 10 a.m. What are you doing Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Hmm.
Right? And now it's like, as you were talking, and I was like, oh, I think this is going to be able to solve that, because I might be able to just automate. Hey, on Mondays we're calling this group of people. On Tuesdays we're calling this group of people. On Wednesdays we're calling this group of people. Here are some overlaps that you need to be able to attract. Thursdays and Fridays. And as I go in and I start to disposition the different places of the lead, whether it goes from lead all the way to close escrow and past client, like how to nurture them, and taking a new loan officer. See, here's my end goal: taking a new loan officer who's never been in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and then just going, here you go. Here's our platform. Here's where you call. Here's where you text. And here's everybody that you're calling on Monday, and automatically have it synced in so that when they upload their database, or I'm giving them a portion of my database, that it's automatically flows for them to go Monday at 8 a.m. These are all the people that I need to call. And this is how my day is going to structure. And it can automate, right, their commitment on who they have to be attracting and who they have to be calling and what their day is going to look like every single day of the week, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully every hour of the week, because then it gives them the ability to focus more on today is my day to call all of my people who are out making offers.
Right.
Tuesday, I'm calling on my past client database.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a really interesting, because you phrased it this way. You're like, I'm going to focus on X and not Z, right?
Yeah.
That's something that I think a lot of people struggle with, and that's like the goal of Follow Up Boss is like, okay, cool, we know you have a million things going on, but right now when you're in Follow Up Boss, what do you do? Here's what you do, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think if getting granular like that, what you're saying, like Friday at 2 p.m., whatever, like even down to the hour, I think that's like that's an ambitious goal. I think that's going to be wonderful to see that pan out, because a lot of people just need direction. They being an agent, being a loan officer probably is generally a very free form profession. No one's making you come into an office necessarily, especially if you're a real estate agent. It's just what the activities that you put in is what's going to result in you getting paid. So giving agents that option of like, cool, whether you're doing this from home or whether you're in an office doing this is what you do, right? This is what you make sure to do. And then on the other side of that, giving owners or an admin staff the ability to see that and hold people accountable to what they say they're going to do or what they agreed that they're going to be doing, is another like very important aspect of Follow Up Boss. Like we track it all. So if you're not putting up the hard numbers, then like what's going on, right? What's going on? What's getting in the way? How can we?
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't make your calls. It took you 3 days to follow up with this lead. What happened?
Exactly.
One thing that I love in your platform was as I started building out the text templates for my team, and I'm very disciplined on forcing, like, after your day one call, this is what I want you to text. Day two call. Your system is monitoring how many replies we're getting for each text message. And it started telling me, hey, this text message sucks. You may want to reconsider revising it. And so yesterday I went in and I started revising text messages. And I'm like, wow, this is beta testing for me automatically. This is huge.
For sure. Like we love that aspect of the system. It's very malleable, like we were saying earlier. It's like version 1, how's that working? No. Version 2, boom, today, right now. Edit the template right now and just see how that works, because then we'll get like that real-time feedback of whether the changes that we're making are effective or whether they're not. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, because like I said, there's so much to discuss with Follow Up Boss. I don't know if it would all be able, if we'd be able to do that all in one call, but man, like I love the company and what we do for mostly what we do for teams, right? Like helping people. Like my favorite customer to deal with is a brand new agent who is like just got licensed, right? Because they have a little bit of insight into the industry, but they haven't developed the bad habits. So when they are given this like super powerful tool and then just get ingrained with the good habits, they take off quickly. And they're like, this is normal, So whenever we get that, like most people start here, but you started here, those are the people that push the industry, right? Those are the people that are the next like visionaries that create the next amazing thing that then the rest of the people use. So it's cool to help be a part of that in that way.